you need to define this right. Number 1, speech recognition. Number 2, wait. For some reason doesn't like that. Okay, never mind. Let's continue. I'm typing something in the chat. Hang on. So computer vision. Okay, somebody has started the recording. Thank you. So I would like the first exercise for today. Maybe you can take 1 hour. Okay, now it's 9:08. So by 10:15 or at most 10:30, can you work in your group and define, describe these things? Speech recognition, deep learning based image processing, find out a bit more about SLAM, okay, and then robotic arm manipulation. Define, describe. So on Spectrum, let me share my screen. So I'm basing my question based on the exercises that you will go through these robot4all.net courses that I'm building with Dr. Jeffrey. So in this, I've shown you this website before. We call this courseware. So we've shown you this course before. The first one is all about the Jupyter system. We've gone through this last time, what Jupyter AI robotic system has. And then we talk about ROS. You guys have done a little bit of Linux for robotics. So the basic to start ROS is there. You're not actually started any ROS stuff yet. Okay, but that's fine. We will go through this as we go today. And then the other stuff for this course is speech recognition, OpenCV applications, okay, CLAM, right, robotic arm. Okay, I'm not expecting you to, I'm not going to mark the exercise that I'm giving now. I just want you to start talking with your own group and start learning together about these. I'm not giving you access to Robot for All courses yet, okay? But I want you to go on the internet and search about speech recognition, about deep learning based image processing. What is that? What is the functionality? What can deep learning based image processing do? Okay, and then SLAM. I haven't introduced you to SLAM at all. Okay, but I think I would like for you to start take some notes or start exploring what SLAM is about. Okay, the exercise that I'm asking you to do now, I want you to compile in a report. Just copy paste, or if you want to put a table, it doesn't have to be elaborated. I just want you to discuss it later after 1 hour or at 10:30. We will regroup. Everyone will regroup, and each group will describe. I'll call each group, and then you will describe to me your findings. On Spectrum, there are notes on SLAM, which I have put down. Where is my Spectrum?
Doctor, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
Because my group has yet to have 5 people. We have only 3.
Oh, okay. You can. In that case, then let's sort it out. Thank you for bringing that up. I thought all of you already have groups, so maybe you can put in the chat. Um, okay, or maybe what I should do while you are searching, you can use this method, chat, or you can use Telegram to search for students who would like to group together. We need to establish or group. Okay. In that case, let me also, I think I was so sick last week. I wanted to build the grouping for you guys. I didn't do it, I think. Yeah. So let me prepare the groupings on Spectrum and then let you guys add your group members there. Then we'll see who has not had group yet. Okay. If for those who already have 5 members, you can start with the exercise today. And in the lecture materials on Spectrum, I have Slam for Dummies, which you can go through, you can browse through. It's a very lengthy documentation. Might be hard for you to understand within short time, but just browse through, get a generic idea what Slam is about. Okay. You can explore some of the applications of deep learning. I think this UK RAS impact of AI and robotic. I think they have a little bit on vision. Okay. Skip this quadrupedal gate analysis. This is not for you. And then Python programming. I think this a lot of OpenCV stuff inside this material here. Okay. So Slam is here. If you want to browse through some applications, impact of AI robotic, just to get a bit more idea on how probably deep learning can help you, you can browse through this one. And generally, you can also search internet. Okay. I just want an idea what the group knows about these 4 things in general. Okay. I will close my microphone while you guys started that. Those who speak just now, okay, sorry, Doctor, we can have either 4 or 5 group members. You have to have 5 because we have 75 participants. We have 75 participants in our spectrum. It should be 75. Yes. So 76 is with me minus Dr. Zati. You have 75 participants. I'm hoping you have 5 members. If there's anything, just shout out here. I will not leave these teams, but I'll turn off my microphone and I'll work on Spectrum for the groupings. Okay. So let's complete the grouping hopefully by 9:30. Once I'm done with the grouping, I'll let you guys know that it's ready on Spectrum.
Hi there, ZPR. Today's video is submitted by Yahoo. Okay, let's see what Yahoo sent to us. Oh no. Good job, man. You.
Bro. Excuse me. You got this, you got this.
Shoot that guy.
On the roof, roof behind you! You got the bat off that guy. He's both on the roof, both roof. They're both on your door.
They're awful.
One's roof, one's door. Faking the res. They're faking the res. They're pushing you. Inside, one's inside.
Oh, you win this,
Oh my god! Holy crap, that's so close.
Oh my god! You're fucking insane.
So close.
You're fucking insane.
I'm gonna do something potentially dumb. Almost killed one, almost killed one! Go for it, slurp, I'm bubbling.
I didn't hit him.
60, dead. 80, dead. Oh, shit off!
He died.
Go on the fence. Last team, go.
80.
Huge OP, guys, doing this.
Post is healing.
Touch him, nice, arms up. Let's fucking go, guys.
Well played, Vice.
Let's fucking go.
Low.
Insane.
So close.
You're fucking insane.
I'm gonna do something potentially dumb. Almost killed one, almost killed one! Go for it, slurp, I'm bubbling.
I didn't hit him.
60, dead. 80, dead. Oh, shit off!
He died.
Go on the fence. Last team, go.
80.
Huge OP, guys, doing this.
Post is healing.
Touch him, nice, arms up. Let's fucking go, guys.
Well played, Vice.
Let's fucking go.
Low. I'm fucking
He's one HP.
stunned like a bitch. I have secure. I'm literally.
Yeah, I'm porting out.
Here, man. I'm fucking stuck here. Just get the banner. Get the banner. Get out. You arced him. It's not gonna get hit. Oh, he is. No, it's not. Nice.
Oh, you
Last
went
guy.
there.
Jumping. Staircase. Should I? Jump.
Nice. Oh, you fucking demon.
Yeah, you're on the one left side.
Big.
Give me flash.
I fucked him hard.
Say that. I'll kill him.
Oh my god, shit, I'm really bad.
This is a sex robot. Just totally a sex robot where you open this little hatch. You open this hatch. It's like a fucking 14-incher. He's got vibrate settings. He's got rotate settings. He has like Kressel settings, which is love. He has emotional compatibility. You can't tell me this isn't a sex robot from like 200 years from now.
Hi, Cloak. I'm watching this with my 3-year-old. I don't mind the cursing. I just don't want my kid to be bad at video games. Can we step it up? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Homo party, that'd be fun. But not everybody has that. But like we've never done it. We've never done it with the boys.
I mean, fucking Christ, man.
man. Like, I can't keep doing this to myself. Ah!
Bro, you don't have to, man.
Yes, I do. This is how I make money.
No. Dude, you've already done it for 4.5 hours, bro.
That's not enough.
He's on it. Now? 38, 35.
Oh yeah, baby.
Give me that air, boy. Give me that air, boy. Oh! 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 Oh my God! Oh my God! Put him out of his misery. Put him out. That was a little too toxic.
No, it's pretty warranted.
They were pretty annoying though.
I don't think so.
No, they're all on the high, dude. I just got beam.
They're on the left side, but he has
Walked in,
a
Wraith one, Wraith one. Walked in one. Walked in dead. Is your photo safe? Yeah, take it. I'm pissing on him. I'm taking that. Holy shit. Die, bitch! He's one! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh.
Hello? He's dying? What the fuck do you mean?
Hello, man, to my left, bro, right here. Nice. Horizon's on you, TK. On you.
77.
Nice. One good. Nice, Dalton. Let's go. You're on that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm fucking. Let me move this coffee real quick. That'll happen.
Australian, anyone there?
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I heckin' love Australian, dude. Hell yeah, brother. You know what I love more? Tennessee. Yeah, just a cheerleader, Mountain Dew, and a little bit of cussing time. Yeah, hell yeah, I love that shit.
Play their bubble. I'm bubbling now. Climb over. Wraith one.
Back the Wraith. Kill the one. Kill the one. 1 HP on this guy. Kill them too. Last guy.
Yeah, go there.
Good job.
Push this idiot.
You're the goat. Crack horizon on me.
40, 30 foot. What?
Go back.
Dude.
Bandit down.
One knock.
He's shelling.
Nice, only one. Pop up.
Fuck that.
I'm trying to find a Pathfinder
You
now.
want to take this? Okay. Dude, what?
Oh! Not kill him. Naughty, running up on your back. Naughty,
I didn't know about that. That just sucks. That's just unfortunate.
Killed him.
That's just unfortunate. That kid's inting to kill me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, bro?
Get down.
Slurp, get in this corner.
Tree slurp.
Come here, Slurp. Come here. Play my knock and heal or res or do whatever you gotta do.
Red slurp, res.
That's just unfortunate. That kid's just running at me in the open. You know what I'm saying? Super crack.
I shit on the caustic, you're getting aped.
Oh my god!
I got him. I think they're trading super hard. Valk push up there. Nice. You gotta keep looking up.
One's down, one is down. I'm
Okay, I'm walking up.
Yeah, one's down. I'm healing real quick. One's down on the right side.
I'm aiming. Watson almost cracked. Get it down. Nice.
126, 126. Let's go.
Time to fuck. Lord one.
I'm fucking baited the fuck out of
Okay. I'm the best player in the world.
Wingman, dude. That gun's like super fun to play against.
I got him. Here's one.
Dude.
Are you okay?
I'm healing.
What the? Is that a stream sniper or like did you just give up? I really don't know.
I had to look like a fucking idiot, didn't I? You know? It just comes naturally.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. I thought I was gonna be silent. In today's video we have a clip submitted by Big Chiefs 420. Okay. Real nice. I like that you kept your calm, you didn't panic, and you managed to win the game. Okay, if you want to follow him, the link will be in the description. And now let's start the video. See you.
Alright, so I'll show you guys how a one-way works and what it looks like from my perspective, the guy one-waying, and the perspective of the guy getting one-wayed. It looks like from my perspective, if I smoke on my feet, you have to do it on your feet, and you can literally look outside. It's just clear. It's clear if you look at it from the inside. Now let's see from the other perspective. Right, boom. Right here. If I go shoot from my feet and shoot you, I see him perfectly. I see him, but he can't see me. No digi threat whatsoever.
I was shooting at him.
Got one.
Nice. Are they up top?
Yeah, they are.
They're rezzing.
Good, they got him up. Fuck off, bitch.
Oh, I'm so happy.
He's so bad.
Okay, you got 1v1. I'm so
Right
happy he
now,
sucks. He's trying to play my ult now, I'm not using it. He's gonna get body swap on me.
Nice timing.
Finished. I like that. I like that aggressive stance you got going on right there. Can we get a mock bubble fight going, Santi? Like you would bubble up. I want to see how you would like act like you're like bubbling up on me. I want to see what it would look like.
Oh, Santi's a god. Don't even worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the worst movement I've ever seen.
I'm on roller too, so.
Oh, well then that was actually the best movement I've ever seen for a roller, no cap. Gotta say that next time.
Oh, here. Ash. 88 crack. 79 crack. 88 crack.
Damn.
88 dead.
There he is. One shot, I swear.
Well, I just killed him. I didn't even see him on my screen.
Time's unlucky.
There is no fucking way I got 3 men ratted on the crafter, bro. 45 on Horizon, purple.
Ash crack.
Horizon's like 1 below a Frizzy. He's chasing you hard, Crypto?
No, I had to reload.
Chad, you have my shield here. You have my shield here. Oh my god, you're so much better.
And now we push. Attention of them. Go, go, go.
I'm moving back. Wait, they got doors. They got doors. It's hard. It's hard. Move back.
I can't boost, can't boost.
I got stuck. No shot. The course is.
Play my neck, play my neck.
Fight this guy.
Nice. Nice. Tip it.
Oh my god, I'm cracked. Oh my god, I'm actually really cracked. I did! I knew I'd hit that iron sight.
Yeah, I'm down too. Let me charge rampage. Wait, they're gonna look at us. They're looking at us now.
They're pushing us, they're pushing us.
Okay.
Run up, almost cut the
I'm main ping them.
Oh, honor.
They fucking broke me out.
Watch out, them.
125 on Valk above. 125 Valk.
I am one
shot.
Hey, I'm healing. 125 Valk above.
I
am.
He's so good.
Yeah,
one.
You're so good.
Insane. Holy shit, what?
Oh!
Okay.
Another team.
Fuck.
Where the idiot's at?
On your left, Bonnie.
Okay. Alright, chat. I'm the fucking best.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Oh. Wait. Oh.
RB 2020.
Fuck off, man. Bitch. Fuck off, man. Bitch.
Another enemy down.
Can come here and creep one.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
Oh my god. He just got one clip.
Okay, it should be enough right here. Hold on, I get right to the edge.
Happy?
Alright, attach.
Yo, I have to fucking do.
I know what you're about to do.
You fucking, I knew it. Fucking called it.
Yo, I have to fucking do a poofs. I gotta do a poofs out here. All right, we got the circuit. We got the circuit coming.
Okay, so far only Afi is ready to discuss, and okay, Azri is here too.
Hey, Deej, you
Let's
got a
wait a
bubble.
bit more.
You got a bubble. I don't know what to tell you. You got a
Total good
bubble.
turn is complete.
You know,
One guy is absent. That's why they're only four.
to tell
Okay,
you.
thanks Nabil. So group 10 is also complete. Then is which group? Then
Doctor.
yeah.
May I know, can we have another group, because we have already full 5 members, but we can't fill in the spectrum because it's all occupied. So, but we already have 5, but we doesn't part to fill in.
I see. So you have 5 members. Okay. How do we do this? We have group 5 with 3 members. Daniel, Liu Yu, and Lian. We have group 15, not enough one. We have group 12, 13. I mean, I can create group 16, no problem. But then we will have people. Okay. Then, okay, I'll try to create one more group.
All right, thank you, Doctor.
Group 16. How do I do this?
We gotta fucking go.
Groups.
Hey, we play. We play to play, okay? We play to play. So we do out here, okay?
Oh, you're playing Fuse. All right, I'm just gonna jump off the map.
We'll be good. I might as well. No, we'll be good. We're gonna win this game now. What the hell was that?
Edit group settings.
We're gonna win this game now.
Oh, can't create group. Auto create group.
Yeah, I just opened up a bin. Oh, you were not kidding.
Res me right fucking now, bro. Bro, please. Thank you.
Was it an accident? Or?
Yeah, it was actually an untimed accident.
I don't think get the res. Get the res.
Fuck. Dude, if I can't miss this. Come on.
9, 5, 15. So there's no 16.
No! Close. It would have been cool.
Who are the members of group 16?
Call Shi Hui, KOH. Yeah.
Okay, more?
Okay. And Gan Hong Shun, GUN.
This one?
And yeah.
Gan Hong Shen, okay.
And then LIAN, Lian.
Lian Zichun.
Yes. And then SOH. Yeah. And the Tan Chi Lam there. TANCHEE.
Tan Chi Lam.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much.
Don't thank me just yet because this is spectrum we're talking about. So yeah, I hope it is done. Wait, okay. Add remove user done. If it appears in groupings, then it should be okay. Overview. 16, okay, I can see group 16 with the members here. Are we able to view here? Is group 16 here or not? 15. Okay, group 16 doesn't appear here. Refresh. Okay. So I have created group 16, but it doesn't appear here. So hang on. Go back to participant. Check again groups. 16. Import. Am I supposed to import? No. Okay, for some reason I can't, because earlier I auto create the group. So it sets to 5 members per group, then only 15 is appearing on your list, the one that you can view. can't edit group setting here. Not sure how I can, but group 16 is here lah. It is. I have your details already. Oh, can I? Oh, can't. Okay. I don't know how to make sure I can view you. Create grouping. No, I'm not creating anymore. So officially you are there lah, group 16. It's just that on your own page, you cannot view.
Yeah, okay, can.
So officially you are done. You're completed. Okay. So we have group 16, but group 12 have 0 members. Is that it? Group 12 have 0 members. So let us see. So you guys have an empty group 12. Group 16, is it okay for you to join group 12?
Yeah, can. No problem.
Can you do it now?
Yeah, can.
Let's see if it works. Let me delete group 16. I'll wait for you first. Let me know if it's all right. Okay, so one person has not joined lah. Ko Shihui is here, Lian is here. Who's the other one? Gan Hongshen maybe. Gan Hongshen hasn't registered. Okay, but I think I'll consider you guys are done. So in that case, I can delete 16 from this one. Yes. You're so slow. No worries, Chilam. So yes, we have almost all done. So whenever I get to this page, it will never ending in a loop. Wait first. So group 10, group 10 is completed. Group 12 is completed. Group 15, you can find one more members or not? Group 15. Suddenly all 5 members. Okay, I'll refresh again. So apparently all have 5 members. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And then one group has 4 members. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So who is not present today? I have no idea who. Group 15, do you know your 5th member? Ho Eileen, Hong Jian, Hui Shu Hui, Xiu Ying. Do you know the last member?
No, doctor. No.
Oh no, you don't know. Okay, so I need to find who is that one person who is not present today and slot it in your group. We'll see how, okay? We'll see. I'm not sure who is not present today. Maybe I can check the list of attendance.
I think more in general, if we ever have someone to like actually watch our back on
For
purpose, it
today,
would be
Wednesday,
Jordan.
20th.
But like I said, it doesn't like in that situation. It just happened to be like
Chong
having had to do
Zheng
it since
Chin
we were me and you already there. You know?
is not present today, I think. Oh, but there are a few more. Gan Hong Shem is not here. Ho Xian. You guys are here, but you haven't done your attendance. So I don't know. Is Jivan already in any group?
Jivan is in group 13.
Okay.
Yes, doctor. I'm in my.
Okay. So Chong Zheng Chin probably is the one. Gun, I know he's here. Jivan is here. Kishan, I think Kishan is good friend with Jivan, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I assume you are here.
Yeah, best friends with Jivan.
Okay. So Liu Mo Yang, I'm not sure. Are you here? Liu Yu, Muhammad Akram, Nabil is here. Haven't signed. Yong Zhang, I don't know.
I'm here. I just forgot though. I'm Zhang Zheng.
Where
I
we
just
want
forgot
to go,
my
like
attendance, but I
gunspot
have
or
group
whatever,
already.
and we just
Okay,
we
thanks.
run along like the side and go.
Chen
Like,
Zhuhan, Ping
like
Wei
if we're
Jing
flying,
is
we see them, we
here.
just go back a big one. I
Okay,
think.
so I don't know
Play
who
back
is
there.
that one person who not present,
Valko?
but let me check again. So in
Okay, where do we
case,
pop it? Like right here?
in case that person is back.
Yeah, people are flying in.
They might cancel. I'm gonna do it right here on this rock.
I'm ready.
Group 15, I think. Oh no, okay, so we're still missing one member, but anyway. I have prepared
team playing the truck, the
the
Watson team.
case study.
If there's a
Okay,
team where we
so
want
this
to
is
go,
what you are
like lane
supposed
left
to
side
do
here,
with your
I think.
group.
Like lane
Make
straight
sure
left
you
side.
are a member of group 1 to group 15. I'm really hoping that at least 1 to members each group can physically join the classes. This is really important,
There's people already in there.
right? And then
go doorway here.
I prefer, because I don't meet you guys often, right? Week 8, if we are lucky, we can proceed with physical classes. Then probably I can meet most of you. But I'm sure there will be students which I will not even meet the whole entire course. So I appreciate if you can put some photos. It can be group photo, it can be individual photo, as long as I know who that name belongs to which person. So I can put a face to a name, okay, to a matrix number. So help me with that. So page 1 of your report, whenever you're submitting your report, make sure you have photos for the people in your group. Please indicate your leader or a representative of the group. This person will make all the submission. For case study, you will have 1 submission because I only need 1 submission per group. And then the rest of 50% marks, probably you have 2 more submissions. 1 is for the coding, 1 is for a short report. Okay, so I prefer to work with a representative of the group for the submission. Okay, submission is usually on Spectrum, unless for the codes, maybe I'll ask you guys to submit GitHub links. Okay, for this case study, this is what we're going to do. We still have 1.5 hours from today. I want you guys to complete this part today, if possible, with your own group. And then if we have time, just let me know, and then we can meet on Teams. The group can present to me your progress for today. Okay, what is speech recognition? What is deep learning based image processing? What is SLAM? What is robotic arm manipulation? Okay, and I would like you to tell me, for speech recognition, what engine do you need? What do you need to build it? Elaborate the computer science AI technologies behind them. Okay, this one I'm pretty sure you are familiar with Python, OpenCV. So let me know, are those the computer science AI technology do you need? Okay, SLAM. How do people build SLAM? Is there any what is the technology behind SLAM? Okay, because these are what you are going to do for task B. You need to propose to me, similar to the question that I posted to you on last week. Okay, the one after post-COVID robotic application. Okay, so something similar to that. I want you to start thinking about a robotic application, right? That is sensible on Jupiter AI robot. So you've seen, I'll share a little bit more detail with Jupiter AI robot in a bit. I've shown you how it looks like, what functions and what features it has. The Jupiter AI robot, the platform can serve all four. Okay, but with a lot of limitation, especially for the arm manipulator. Because imagine this robot looks like a T-Rex. So the arm is short, the arm is weak. T-Rex doesn't have strong arms. T-Rex, the dinosaur. Okay? It has a strong base, it has a strong body, it's highly intelligent. T-Rex is highly intelligent, but the arm is probably the weakness. It's very short, close to the body, can't really grab things. So imagine the Jupiter AI robot has a very limited arm manipulator grabbing function. It can grab stuff, but it is weak. Okay, it is not extendable. It is not long. It is short. So what kind of robotic application? Let's say I want you to start thinking what kind of robotic application that you can solve with Jupiter AI robot. Okay, and best is, the challenge here is, can you at least combine 2 out of these 4? So think about, probably you want to make a robot that talks to human, and maybe you just need speech recognition for that. You probably don't need the robot to move. Okay? You probably don't need the robot to, I don't know, maybe you want a robot that talk and shake hand with people, then maybe you want to combine speech and robot arm. But if you want to do these two, how are you going to shake hand with robot? Human to shake hand with robot? Do you need vision to just help with the navigation? Help with the target. So at least 2, okay, at least 2 of this technology. And then what is a problem that you can solve? That is sensible. Okay, don't propose pickup car. Definitely your T-Rex like robot cannot do that. Okay. I would like you to name your robot, name your invention. Okay, and I would like you to tell me what inspires you with that robot. Let's say you meet a robot online that has a similar direction with what you want to propose. It's not the same. Let's say Pepper Robot, for example. Pepper Robot has extensive stuff in it. It's really costly. Okay, so probably we cannot match Pepper Robot, but something that Pepper serves, something that Pepper can be applied to, something that Pepper can solve is what you are inspired with. Then Pepper Robot is the reference. Okay, so for the speech robot, maybe they like Pepper. Pepper Robot is the state of the art, for example. So you are inspired by Pepper Robot. I'm sure with the time that we have, with the platform that we have, we probably won't be able to match industry grade robotics, but we can build our prototype that resembles or in the same direction. Okay, so I want to know what inspires you, and I would like you to describe the problem that your robot is trying to solve. You need to list down the robot features and functions. Okay, and then for each function and feature, I need you to really describe the technology behind it. So we have done some technology behind. Okay, so probably OpenCV, Python is the technology behind deep learning based image processing. And then you probably need, you can include GPUs and stuff. You can even include Google Colab, anything that you think will help you develop an application with deep learning based image processing. Okay, and then you should discuss with me. So I would like to leave you to work on these tasks, task A and B, and I would love if you can submit before class time next week. Okay, before class time, so I'm putting here 27th of April, 9 a.m. Okay, during the class time next week, I want to meet each group and I want to discuss the problem. I want to discuss this part. Did you propose a problem that is sensible to solve with the platform that we have? For your information, I have not worked with GPT AI robot because I have purchased it, but it has not. The procurement is still taking so much time. Okay, so I haven't worked with it, but I know its capacity because I discussed about it a lot with Dr. Jeffrey, the industry partner of this course, and he knows what you can solve. So if he's free next week, I might invite him at 9 o'clock next week, where you can present your problems. Okay, so work with me as well. So anytime you have this week, if you have any question, you want to clarify anything, please contact me. You can reach me out through Telegram. We can, have a 15-minute slot to discuss. I want to help you propose something that is sensible. Okay, I want you to get 20%. That's what I mean. I want you to try to reach 20%. I'm hoping every group can reach 16 to 18% minimum. Okay. Any questions so far? For the picture, do we need to submit a formal one, or anything is fine? Anything is fine as long as it is you. So if you suddenly put Captain America as Arif Haikal, that's not fair lah. But if you are wearing Captain America costume, it's fine. Any other question? Let's say you submit group photo. So all of you are together and submitting a group photo. Please label each face with the name so that I know, oh, this is how Haikal looks like. Even though I know how Haikal looks like. What should we put for member details? Member details, okay, good question. Let me put inside here. Matrix number. Any other suggestion? That we can celebrate if any birthday falls. Surprise me. One more detail. What could you like? Maybe, I don't know. I just want to get to know my students. I just don't have the time. Don't have the avenue. Not the time. I don't have the avenue to have a non-formal talk. Okay. So surprise me with one more detail. I don't. You guys decide. Okay. Yes, your leader. I need to work closely with your leaders for submissions purposes. And I prefer for you to fix one person to submit. I think it's easier for me to work like that. Hobby, location, up to you. Email, not necessary because, yeah, email is not necessary. Surprise me. You guys are creative people, surprise me. You decide with your team, okay? I just want to get to know you guys a bit more, that's all. Favorite movie, I don't know. Okay, any question on task A and task B? Do you think the percentages okay? What have you done so far? Anyone can, those who have completed their group much earlier, maybe you have started on this. What do you have so far? Do you want to show me anything now? So we can have a discussion here and everyone else can see my comments on your findings. Anyone wants to volunteer? Are you going to upload the case study file? Oh yes, definitely, Izat. Definitely. Anything else here that we should clarify? Then I can, like just now you were asking me what member details are. Anything else? So the deadline, I've clarified the deadline here. Okay. I want to discuss with you guys closely. If I can bring Dr. Jeffrey to join, maybe for just an hour or two, so that he can comment on this part. If he has time, then I'll bring him into the class. The deadline here is for me to check your progress. The actual deadline for me to review and give you marks for 20% is after week 7. Okay, so I really want to make sure you have a good proposal, sensible proposal, something that you can work with the timeline that we have, the resources that we have. And I would recommend less of you to do SLAM. But if you're really interested with SLAM, it's okay. Just propose it. Okay? We don't have final exam. Your project, this prototype that you are going to build will be the final assessment for you. So the way we are going to build this course this semester, I don't have anything to question you. The quiz we have done last week, that's all. Okay, so after this is you working with me and your group to come up with the robot prototype. Okay, and that will be your product for this course. And I've mentioned the actual output. We will probably extend until the longest that we can, maybe week 16, week 17, because we really need it. I don't think by week 8 you get to see the robot yet. That's the issue that is being clarified to me yesterday. Sorry, yesterday is public holiday, Monday. Okay, so I don't know when things will arrive, but I don't think it will be week 8. Definitely not week 8. I think week 9 maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I hope by week 10 you get to hold the robot. So I'm thinking whatever you're proposing, let's say you're proposing something with that you're using vision, right? We'll start with the Python, we'll build it together. You try to do your object detection, etc. And I'll try to advise you as much as I can. Those who wanted to do SLAM, you have to wait a little bit longer. The only reason why SLAM is hard for me to showcase to you now, because it's hard for us to do it without the robot. Okay, so those who wanted to work with a robotic application that has SLAM, you have to prepare to work last minute on SLAM. But once the robot is here, it's not hard to show to you. Okay, because we have the only other way for you to try SLAM is through Gazebo. If I go online now, okay, so you can see SLAM online, definitely. You can even go to YouTube and see how SLAM concept looks like on Ross Robot. Gazebo SLAM. Okay, so this tutorial, Ross Turtlebot SLAM tutorial, will show you how, actually this is what we can do once the robot arrives. We can run this tutorial. It is even included here inside my course with Dr. Jeffrey. Autonomous navigation, SLAM map building. I have he has prepared. It's not me who prepared the technical stuff here. He prepared it based on Jupyter AI robot. So he has the libraries, he has everything set up for you to run something similar to this YouTube. It might not be exactly similar, but it will be very, very close to this example. Okay. Let me and then share it in chat. Oh, there's a question here. No final exam. Okay, yep, there's no final exam unless you want it. I think we've discussed about this, right? We don't have an exam. Doctor, may I know why doctor want us to do deep learning based image processing, but not just image processing? I don't think the robot is capable to run deep learning model with high inference rate. Good question, Wei Jing. When we discuss when robot, depends on the robotic application mostly. Okay, image processing is good. In most cases it's sufficient. I have built a real robot experiment or real robot prototype that performs autonomous navigation, that performs SLAM. Okay, but a different kind of SLAM, my own type of SLAM. I call it cognitive SLAM. I don't even have any deep learning. It's only purely vision based. Okay, but I cannot introduce that to you this semester because I do not have the time. We don't have enough time. So why deep learning? Because most robotic application requires recognition. And that is the answer that I can give you. That's why I would like you at least at the point of case study, at least explore deep learning based image processing. How well we can do it, what will be the obstacles, those we can only find out more when the time comes. But good question from Ting Wei Jing. Any other question? I agree. The deep learning, the inferencing is really difficult to do online. However, if we have trained the model and we have fixed the model within a reasonable scope. For example, you're proposing something that requires you to know certain landmarks. Okay, you want to do SLAM, you want to do vision, and you want your robot to learn some landmarks. For example, how the building looks like at block A, how the lobby looks like, how the environment, indoor environment looks like. There are some landmarks there, the sofas, maybe the receptionist counter, there are certain checkpoints. Okay, so let's say you just train your model to recognize this stuff within the scope. So, and then we do our experiment there. Okay, so once you train that model, you do not have to have live learning, live training. So once you train, you use the same model. You just run the inferencing, just uses the final model that you have trained. Okay, so then maybe in that way we can reduce the latency, we can reduce the complexity. You have only a few weeks to develop this robot prototype, so there's no way that you can build a huge database. You will need your data set, but we need to be reasonable. Okay. Anyone would like to comment on that? Do you agree with me? Do you think that no, that should not be the way? Please. Any suggestion? Any comment? Jivan, are you there?
Yes, doctor.
Do I make sense?
Yes, doctor.
That's all you can say. Please argue with me. I would love good debate. I mean, I don't want you to go against me all the time, but I can't be right all the time. I am your lecturer. I do have experience in robotic research. I've done robotics since PhD years. So I do have experience, but I can't be right all the time. Oh, disconnected, Nabil. Can you read the comment from Ting Wei Jing, who asked me why deep learning? Because there will be latency issue, okay, high inference rate. So I mentioned that maybe I can say a little bit about Nabil's FYP work. He's working on a robot that has to detect garbage, and then he's trying to build his data set so that he can tell whether the garbage is recyclable or not. Okay, so if it's plastic bottle, it's recyclable. If it's grass or dry leaves, for example, then it is organic. It's not recyclable. Okay, so he needs to work with deep learning. When you break down robotic problems that requires vision, it usually comes down to things that you need to recognize. And I think probably the most straightforward model for you the most straightforward solution, AI solution for you is deep learning. Okay. If you want to do computer vision only, you will still need to, when it's just computer vision, it comes down to hand-pick algorithm. You are handcrafting your own algorithm. Like the one I mentioned before, I was using purely vision to do my cognitive SLAM. Okay, the SLAM that you're going to do in this course is industry grade SLAM. Okay, my research team, we try to work with cognitive SLAM. We try to reverse SLAM in a different way. Okay, and we use purely vision. We didn't have any model that we train with. We didn't even have our data set. Okay, we break down the rules. Okay, so this is what the robot gets, this image, and how do we break down this image, and what are the rules? We try to separate empty space and non-empty space. We try to separate obstacle versus landmarks. Obstacles are not landmarks. Landmarks are not obstacles. So we make a lot of assumptions. We read a lot about behavioral science, how animal does things, how human learn things. Okay, so we try to build. So it's a handcraft solution when you are vision only. Handcraft your own solution takes time. Okay, you can explore if you're interested with that. I can give you the algorithm which was running on Python-based robot. Okay, the algorithm is called minimal bounded space, where a robot can move around, not hitting any obstacle, does not need depth, does not need distance measurement, only vision, and it doesn't have latency. It doesn't need model training. I can give you the algorithm. If anyone wants to try, I can give you the algorithm, and then you can try. But the issue is how to integrate on Jupyter Robot. As long as you can work out the Python and OpenCV together on Jupyter Robot, then probably should be straightforward. That can be your project for this course. Experimenting Jupyter AI Robot with minimal bounded space algorithm that my team has created. So that is the gist of the discussion just now, Nabi. And after that, I just asked people if they have any comment, because and everyone was a bit quiet. So I called Jivan, and Jivan just agreed with me. And then you came in and asked me, Nabi. What about you, Nabi? Maybe you can share your experience with your FYP. Because I think you are the earliest student in this group, entire group, that has experience with some robotics. If you're shy, it's okay, Nabi. I'm not forcing you to share anything. Yeah, you can pre-train the model and then use that model. Then you do not need live training. You just need that. You just need the model that you have trained for the inferencing. But we do need to figure out how to do live inferencing. It shouldn't be a problem. I've seen how it's done. It shouldn't be much of a problem, as long as internet is there. Any other suggestion? I'm sure many of you here have experience with vision. Is that right or wrong? Thumbs up if I'm saying it right. Oh, okay. Wei Jing has another question. List out the estimated timeline for your assessment. When the robot will be received, when we need to submit. Okay. So for the case study, it's by next week so that we can have time to discuss and refine. Okay. So after the case study, you have completed 50%. Okay. Then you have 50% more to do, which is the robot development, robot prototype development. And for that timeline, let me bring up the, probably it's better if I bring up my calendar. Okay. So I put here submit perolehan on the 18th of April, but this submission has not been done yet by our dean. Our dean of the faculty, Prof. Lu, he's the one who, the application is with him at the moment. He's supposed to click approve. He has not done yet. I've passed everything to him like this week, week 4. So I'm not sure why the dean is holding things back, but I'm not sure. I checked with him on 18. It seems that he hasn't approved it yet. Okay, so he approved everything in January. He approved the things that I wanted to buy. He approved it in January. He actually went through with me. I proposed to him so many robots, and finally he agreed with this one. And then he approved everything in January. Then all the paperwork started. And then I had like 3 meetings for that. Then everything got approved. And finally, it goes back to the dean for final approval. He hasn't done that yet. Don't ask me why. After he clicked yes, the system will then have a 10-day thing where it will evaluate the bidders. So I'm thinking after Eid is here. So I'm thinking the week after Eid is the week that I will be sitting with another 2 more committee, because this is a high purchase. This is over 80,000 ringgit. So there's 2 more committee that will want to vet things with me. Okay, here this week. And hopefully this is the week that the robot will arrive. The company has the robot. Things are ready to be shipped over here. We just need to pass the dean, pass the system, pass the other 2 committee meetings, and then finally the company will receive the purchase invoice. Then the company will ship to me the robot. So I'm expecting this is the final evaluation stuff here. I don't know, week 9 or week 10 and we get the robot. But before we even get the robot, there are a lot of things that you can build. So for the speech recognition, if you want to use that, then here I can share with you some notes from speech recognition, how Ross views speech recognition. Even though we don't have the system yet with us, but we can start explore. How do we, what online API that we can use, how we can build a chatbot application. Okay, so I mean, even before the robot arrived, you can start working. And the company was so nice that they gave me 3 units for the brain. They gave me 3 units. They gave me Jupyter Juno, 2 Juno and 1 IO. So, I mean, worst come to worst, there's something that we can rely on. Okay, but I only have 3 units. So by week 8, that 3 device is available for you guys to take a look. Okay, but even before we have that, you can start explore. So if you want to do a robot that moves around an environment in lobby A of faculty, okay, we can look at a tutorial. How do they do that? Okay, and then what kind of landmarks do we need? Then we can start train, take pictures, take samples, etc. Build our data set, then train. Okay, so there's a lot of things that we can do even before you touch the robot, especially if you don't have SLAM. If you have SLAM, you need the robot. You can, visualize things on gazebo, but until you do real robot, then you know how your SLAM really works or not. The SLAM is really complex. I'm not discouraging you to move away from SLAM, but SLAM is my favorite thing in the world. I really like SLAM. That's what my main research is for. So this is why, because of its complexity, we need time. Okay. The arm manipulation, as I mentioned, the robot is like a T-Rex. It has a very weak arm. So if you want to pick up stuff, make sure it's small, it's tiny. We probably need to have a table so that we can adjust the height so that the hand or the robotic arm can reach it. Okay. So there's a lot of limitation, but I'm happy to explore. Okay, I'm happy to explore with you guys what you can think of, right? So back to the calendar. The timeline is really set for me. I mean, I've been talking to Dr. Jaffe and his team, and they were like so anxious for the invoice. And I said, I mean, things are not in my hand since week 4. Okay, this is week 6. Since week 4, things are, even before week 4, things are not in my hand. I've done all I can. I've worked on this since January. I'm supposed to reach here before class started, week 1. But, big money to spend. They are very cautious about it. Too cautious, I think. So, your week 14 is here, 20th of June. Okay, and I think most of you are doing FIP 1. So week 12, week 13 probably is your monitoring. I don't know, week 14 for FIP 1. I don't remember the timeline, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I put here, sorry. FRP1 Viva week 13, week 14. So some of you are busy. Week 13 for your FRP Viva, some of you week 14. So I assume you'll be very busy week 13, week 14. Let's say you don't do anything robotic here. WID 3005 doesn't exist week 13, week 14 because you're so busy with your FRP1, for example. Okay. We still have 3 more weeks after that. So here is week 15. Okay. Then you have week 16. Okay. And then week 17. And if I'm not mistaken, I think maybe the earliest is 15th of July, but I'm thinking this week is when I need to submit the final mark into the system. Final submission, final mark entry. So you can work until the end of this week, I think. Okay, so this is the final timeline for your prototype development, for your robot development. Final timeline. Because I'm pretty sure with the Raya Haji, with the Aidil Adha here, I'm sure UM will delay its key in mark. And usually 15, 16, 17 is reserved. So I think this is when I need to submit the final marks this Monday. I can work overnight. I can work overtime this weekend to mark your assessment. We'll probably meet everybody if we can this week for your final presentation. Question? Oh, this is a separate issue, Nabil. Don't confuse your current FYP issue with the class. Waiting. Have I answered you? Any more that you would like to know? I mean, it's good that you are thinking ahead and asking. I appreciate it. Any other question from the floor? Please ask me. How's your progress with this? I mean, if there's no more issue, if you feel that these are clear, then I can post it on Spectrum. We have 1 more hour to go. Any group wants to talk to me, let me know. We can, we can discuss. I don't want to disturb you too much because I'm sure you need to start working with your team. Okay, one question from Yan Yi. Will it be possible to speed up the process if a student email the dean? I would love you guys to help me out. I would really loved it, but I would discourage you for now. You should hit the faculty back or hit me back with CTES. So the best way for you, the official way for students to lodge a complaint, even though it's at the end, CTES has 3 sections, Section A, Section B. Section A, Section B is evaluating me as a lecturer, how well I prepared the course and how well I deliver the course. Okay, Section A, Section B. So don't penalize me for that. But Section C, the last section, is questions on facilities. So this is where you can hit things back officially. So you can say you didn't receive the equipment in time, frustrating to wait for the device, etc. I mean, you can vent your frustration then. So that is my answer. If I feel that if this week I'm still not receiving, there's no movement at the dean's office, then maybe we can put a petition. Yeah, thank you, because I know you guys care about this. This is probably the only avenue for you to try practical stuff, robotic stuff. I understand your concern. I appreciate it. I share the same concern. But fret not. we will work as planned. So far, you guys are in good. To me, you guys are on good speed. Your knowledge on Linux is really good. Your knowledge on Python, I did not assess your Python knowledge, but if you have went through the Python for robotics, C++, you should be okay. And there's a lot of tutorial for you to try. I have 3 devices shipped to me, only 3. I'm expecting 25. So, but 3 is with me, 2 without def, 1 with def sensor. Okay. So if there's any urgency from any of the teams to try something, okay, we can, make use of the resources. Okay. And from week to week, I want to see your progress in developing your prototype. So the most important is the engine, the brain. So here I highlighted that you need to list down the robot features and functions, and then you need to describe. Here you are describing, this is a report. The case study is a report. You are not going to submit to me codes. Okay? This case study is a report. But it is an outcome of you doing a lot of research, reading into robotic system, and a lot of discussing with me, okay, to see whether it is a sensible proposal with the resources and constraints that we have. Okay, so please work with me. Then we can refine your proposal as best as we can. I will not penalize you if you change the direction, or if you change, let's say, at first you wanted to do slam and robot arm. You want the robot to move, and you want the robot to touch something or high-fi to something. Okay. So you want to do interaction with the robotic arm, and you want to work on slam. This is what you propose in the case study. And then you started working on the prototype. Then you find that, all right, it's just not feasible, or you feel that it's too difficult, or your interest has changed. You feel that, hey, I actually need more vision, and well, this is kind of interesting, and I feel like why not my team just work on vision more? And then you just want to combine vision and slam, and you do not want to do at all. Okay, then yeah, you can refine the case study later. It's okay, because there will be a separate report just for the prototype development. So you are going to repeat something similar like this for your final report, and it will just be 10%. I just want to know a bit more about this stuff for the prototype, so you can elaborate again. So if the case study doesn't match the final report, it's still okay. But what's important for now is learn generally what these are, what is the technology behind them, get to know whether your team has the capacity to build the proposal that you propose. So let's say in that team, there's one person who really is good with vision. Then maybe you can rely on that member's skills to work on that. I mean, I'm not asking you to assign that task to a person, but at least you can take advantage that, okay, there's a member here who's worked with ARM before, who's worked with industry robotic before for diploma, for example. Okay. Make use of your team. Learn your team strength. Learn your team weakness. This week and next week. Any other question, please? Well, what do you want to do now? Do you want me to, leave you? I can upload this on Spectrum now, then leave you guys to it, and then entertain your question personally, like you can Telegram me, and then we can discuss. What do you want to do now? You want to sleep? One of you is behind time, right? Probably hasn't slept the whole night. You guys are adults. To me, you guys are adults. You are my student, but I will treat you like an adult. I'm thinking some of you will go out and do robotics. I'm thinking some of you might be interested to dive into robotics a bit more after this. So, you guys potentially are my student, potentially are my master student, potentially some of you will do PhD with me, I don't know. But, please treat me, I do want you to respect me as your lecturer and not treat me like your friend. But I do want you to know that you have access to discuss with me anytime you want. Okay? help. I mean, I would love to complement your team strength if you need certain advice. Okay, do I know everything about Vision? No. Do I know everything about Slam? No. Have I worked with Jupiter Robot? No. Okay, but have I worked with Robotic? Yes. I have worked with much more limited robot than Jupiter AI. I haven't worked with Frost. Previously, I only worked with Python and it's very limited. I'm really excited with ROS-based system because of the capacity that it has, because of the library, the kind of library you can get access to. Any one of you wants to know more about my minimal bounded space, and if you want me to give a lecture on that, let me know. Okay, because the goal here is to help you achieve the full assessment, 100%. That's a goal for this course. Me helping you reaching your team's goal. You want to know about more on Cognitive Slam, I can give a special section on that. Just let me know, because that one is a bit, it will not be used industry. It is not for industry yet. There's too much more things I need to explore. Okay, if you want to try it out for this semester, let me know. That one just need vision. I mean, it would be interesting for me to see minimal bounded space on ROS Robot, because I don't know whether it can be done, but I think it can. It'll be interesting to explore that with you guys. Say something, please, anyone. What do you want to do now? Or chat, tell me in the chat. You want to work with the team? You want me to leave you alone? Do you want to talk to me personally with the group? Let me know. How can we make use of the next 1 hour? And I'm pretty fine if you just want to rest before your next class, and then you regroup later with your team and work on the case study. You guys are adults. Haikal, what do you want to do now? Are you in the same team with Nabil?
Yes, doctor.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'm gonna go to UM, study for it. I have a test like that.
Oh, you guys have a test. Okay.
It's a short one.
Go ahead then. I mean, really, we are in this together. I know you guys are. This is not the only course that you have. You have many other courses, many other assignments, probably so many tests. So let me know how best we can adjust. Right? Yeah. Go ahead. So I'll leave you guys for the test, and then I trust you will discuss with your team, and I trust you will reach to me if you have any issue to clarify. Okay? Good luck for your test.
Right. Thank you, doctor.
Okay.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay. So I'll leave Teams for now, and then if there's anything you wanted to know from me, you know how to reach me.
Doctor.